Hello. Have you ever caught that incredible smell of steak sizzling in the pan? It's a promise of something truly satisfying. Now, you might think that that kind of restaurant quality steak is out of reach in your own kitchen. But I'm here to tell you it absolutely isn't. Today, I want to walk you through the simple yet crucial steps to cooking a steak that'll make your taste buds sing. We'll chat about picking the right piece of meat, how to season it just right, why heat is going to be your best friend, and the one and only thing you absolutely can't skip at the end. So you're going to want to think of the different steak cuts like different personalities. Some, like tenderloin, are all about being soft and delicate, while others, like the ribeye, are going to bring big, bold flavors to the table. The marbling you see, the little white streaks of fat along the meat, that's where a lot of your flavor and juiciness come from. Also, you don't want to get too thin. You want a pretty good thickness, at least an inch. This is going to be so that you can get a good developed crust on either side of the steak without overcooking the inside. Now listen to this. Salt is going to be your secret weapon. It does more than just make things taste salty. It actually helps bring out the steak's natural flavor. Famous chef Thomas Keller even talks about how important it is not to be shy with it in his book called The French Laundry Cookbook. And don't forget some good, freshly cracked black pepper. You're going to want to give your steak a generous amount of both seasonings, coating on all sides, and you're going to want to do that a long time before you cook. Really like an hour, but at least half an hour beforehand. And you're going to want to get yourself a good pan. Cast iron is going to be your best bet, but something that can get really hot. And speaking of hot, you're also going to want to get a very high heat oil. It's going to be something that doesn't burn or begin smoking until it reaches a very high temperature. This so it doesn't burn and ruin the taste of your steak. The intense heat is what's going to create the crust on your steak on the outside. And that high heat is going to make that crust very, very soon, but you're not going to want to guess as to when your meat on the inside is done. So you're going to want to pick up a meat thermometer and measure your meat's temperature. So for a medium rare, you're looking at 130 to 135. And if it's not done yet, you can pop it into the oven, a preheated oven, and it'll finish cooking evenly. And then at the end, a step that a bunch of folks skip, but is an absolute game changer. Once your steak is cooked, don't even think about cutting into it right away. Tint it loosely with some foil. Let it sit for at least 5 minutes, up to 10. This is going to allow the juice inside to redistribute, making your steak incredibly tender and juicy. And a lot of the time, it won't even finish cooking until that end of the 5 to 10 minutes. So there you have it. From picking your steak to letting it rest like a champion, those are some key things to keep in mind for cooking a truly delicious steak. And also while at your own home. Forget thinking it's some complicated chef secret when with these simple steps, you could absolutely nail it and enjoy that amazing, satisfying taste anytime you want. Now go ahead and give it a try. You might just surprise yourself. Thank you.